Well, it's been a really big weekend for Christmas trees, fresh cut Christmas trees, whether you're going to a lot or whether you're going to one of the great Indiana cut your own farms. They all share kind of the same thing. You got to take care of them once you get them. Now, we're kind of getting into the time right now where I can see putting up a Christmas tree inside. People do tend to put up trees a little earlier than we used to back in the day. This is actually what we used to be called, this is a Scotch pine, was called America's Christmas tree. And that's pretty much in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, and even into the 80s. That was the tree of choice. It's not very nice, really. And you know, it's kind of, here's a little secret, a little trade secret. To get it this color, they have to spray it. So, because the natural color is a little greenish yellow this time of year, so spruce it up a little bit, paint. All right, well, the poor America's Christmas tree isn't so much because the what has kind of taken the reign is the Fraser fir. Now, I just opened this so it doesn't really drop down. Fraser is known for a very needle retention. It's a beautiful tree, strong branches. The problem right now is, as you probably have noticed, there's a shortage of Christmas trees. We have a terrible time getting the number of Christmas trees that we need. So, and of course the prices have gone right through the roof. But it's especially in that 7 to 8 and 8 to 9 foot. So 6 to 7, 5 to 6s. So you might be able, if you have to get a little shorter one, think about blocking it up. If you're a little handy, making a little wooden box and just get that extra 8, 10 inches by putting a box underneath it. Or think about a substitute. This is a Douglas fir, some of the lesser known. Now Douglas, although the branches and the needle retention aren't as good, way more fragrant than a Fraser fir. Probably the most fragrant tree that we sell. So key when you're getting ready, you pick out your tree. We always hear about the fresh cut. If you fresh cut it, they'll take a ½ inch off at the lot, and then you need to get that in water within a couple hours. And then once you get it in water, water needs to stay in contact with it the entire time, because if not, the sap builds up on the cut line and then it stops taking water. The other thing you don't want to do, say you got that small stand, you don't want to scrape off and do this, because what that does is kind of destroy those little straws that suck that water up. So if you're scraping it off like that, get a bigger stand. A lot of times people, they do this because they think that's going to make it take in water better. No, it's the opposite. It probably will damage it somewhat. So get it in water, and then everyone always asks, should I, do I put an aspirin in? Do I put 7-Up in? Do I buy something? Probably you don't really need any of those things. I'm not really sure any of them have shown really to help a ton, but I mean, if it works for you, do it. There's other little accessories you can buy. The big old bag for that you have on hand, so that when you're ready to get it out of there after Christmas. There's pans if you're worried if you've got a hardwood floor. And then one last thing, this is actually wilt proof that you can actually spray that helps hold the moisture in a tree. Great for greens and wreaths as well. So it's a big weekend. Let's get decorating.